Now, here comes the other part. Okay. On a Monday afternoon, I'm working a regular day in Javier's crew. So, Javier was talking to Greg, talking about something, right? Then right? And I said this to Javier. I said to, excuse me, Javier, let me catch you on 14th Street again one more time. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking hurt you. I'm gonna put you in the hospital. If you ever come out of the hospital, I'm gonna put you back in the hospital. I will not let you out in the street unless you're willing to leave my fucking ass alone. I will put you back in the hospital. I will break your bone. I will put you back in the hospital. You are not coming out of the hospital. The next time you catch up with me again, I promise you, I will hurt you. I will fucking hurt you. Do I make myself clear? So I said, what's up, Javier? You know what I mean? So Javier didn't know what's going on. He was like, the hell is this about? You know, and he tells them, what you do to him? You know what I mean? Never mind. I'll deal with you later. Let me go talk to Danny. You know what I mean? So he sends him upstairs, start doing his fucking work. Hey Danny, come to the cafeteria with me. You know what I mean? So I explained everything to Javier about this situation. So on the weekends I got a part-time job at some building on 14th Street. I was at my appointment. You remember the appointment that I went to when you let me go Friday afternoon? You let me early for my appointment. I went there for my doctor's appointment, and then after my appointment, some lady came up to me. Her name is Miss Johnson. You know what I mean? And she she wanted to know if I can do a little 9 to 2 office job. 9 to 2 office job. I don't have to do I don't have to do files and everything. I just gotta sit there and take messages. You know what I mean? So I thought I would do it. And then this guy Greg, you know what I mean? He calls Billy and told Billy where I was. Then Billy went over there and he talked to my boss. He told my boss and he told Mrs. Johnson that I was causing problems. You know what I mean? Not only Greg did it, but Billy over cost me my job, cost me my morning job. But get this, Dave straightened everything out, and I'm able to be back on Saturday. And I'm back on Saturday. You know what I mean? So then, yeah, she called Dave and told Dave all about what's going on. You know, um, the guy came to my building. You know, he said that he was saying that Mr. Daniel, I got Mr. Daniel Lopez with me, right? And actually, Dave and Mrs. Johnson, you know what I mean, they were very, very close friends. They were very close friends. So Dave told Mrs. Johnson all about me. He said that, oh, Danny's a very, very good worker. He's a very dependable worker. He's got no problem with anybody. You know, he's very respectful, and you know, so I think he should do a good job for you until the other guy comes back from work. I don't know what you're gonna do with him next. You know what I mean? So if you have any other option open for him, you know, he'll do it. He'll do it. You know what I mean? So he said the next time a person goes on vacation, you know, they'll probably call me, tell me to come in and fill in for him. So then she told him that she told him the guy's name because I told her the guy's name. Like he said that he said some guy named um Billy Billy Wilkins, and Dave was like, Billy Wilkins. And yes, I know him. He's one of my supervisor. You know, I hired him to be a supervisor. You know what I mean? So, you know, what did he do? You know what I mean? He told me that Danny was causing problem with in which he told me that he hasn't caused me the problem. He told me he told me himself that he has never caused any problems. You know what I mean? So I had to let him go. And I was like, you had to let it go. You know what I mean? This is all because of Billy. You know what I mean? Fucking guy. You know what I mean? I tell you what. You know what I mean? You need to bring Mr. Lopez back because he's a very good worker. He never caused any problem with anybody. I think he made a mistake. So I think you should call. Yeah, I'll give you his house number. You know what I mean? So he got me a house. I gave him my house number, and then a lady called me back. So when I got home, he called me back, and he's like, you know, hey, Danny, I spoke to your boss, David Saturn, and there seemed to be a little misunderstanding about you. So I apologize. Well, so yeah, will you come back this Saturday? Yes, absolutely. I'll be there Saturday. Yes, absolutely. Okay, bye. Everything's a misunderstanding. They fixed everything. I'm back to work on Saturday. And so that's when Javier, I explained to Javier everything. He went over there to 14th Street and he was following me around, spying on me, right? Because Billy told me spied on him, right? So, you know, and then he told Billy that I was there, and Billy went to the place, and then he told the boss that I was causing trouble, and he cost me my job. You know what I mean? So I got everything straightened out. So wait to see what happened next. Stay tuned.